The court session commenced sharply at 9:30 a.m. The day was set to be filled with captivating testimonies and legal debates. The day opened with a hearing addressing further allegations that Trump breached the gag order 4 times. Prosecutor Christopher Conroy was quick to make his statement, outlining that he was not seeking jail for Trump's gag order violations. Conroy's remarks were a departure from Judge Merchan's previous order, where he suggested the possibility of jail for these violations. The first incident occurred from remarks Trump made in the hallway outside of court on April 22nd. He questioned the validity of his indictment in regard to payments made to his lawyer, Michael Cohen, and accused Cohen of lying in his previous trial. The second violation was from an interview Trump gave the same day to Just the News No Noise on the network Real America's Voice. Trump criticized the judge for rushing the trial and alleged that the jury was predominantly Democrats. The third violation was from another interview Trump gave an ABC News affiliate in Pennsylvania on April 22nd. He reiterated that Cohen was a convicted liar with no credibility. The fourth and final violation was from a press event in Manhattan on April 25th, where he commented on the testimony of the former National Enquirer publisher, David Pecker, expressing that Pecker had been very nice. Trump persistently didn't commit to accepting the presidential election results, a position that has stirred controversy time and again. The prosecutor, however, insisted that Trump's breaches of the gag order were deliberate. The judge voiced concerns about Trump's remarks potentially influencing the jury's perception of the witnesses, while every word was keenly followed by the courtroom. On the other hand, Trump's lawyer argued that the former president should have the right to respond to Michael Cohen. It was a morning full of intense discussion and legal wrangles, setting the tone for the day. As the morning advanced, the stage was set for the day's first witness to step forward. Around 10:20 a.m., the courtroom's attention turned towards Keith Davidson, the former lawyer for Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal. Davidson, taking the stand for the second time, voiced his loss of trust in Michael Cohen, the former personal attorney to Donald Trump. The trust, once solid, crumbled amidst the hush money deal controversy, leaving a bitter taste in Davidson's professional experience. Davidson's testimony took a turn when he declared the $1 million breach of contract provision as unenforceable. This assertion sent ripples across the room, casting a new light on the alleged Stormy Daniels deal. Davidson's stance was clear. The provision was not just unreasonable, it was, in his words, unenforceable. Davidson's testimony further delved into the specifics of the deal to pay Stormy Daniels. He shed light on the intricate web of negotiations, the behind-the-scenes conversations, and the ultimate responsibility that Michael Cohen had carried. His words painted a picture of a despondent Cohen, burdened by the weight of the allegations and the scandal's potential fallout. Davidson also testified about Daniels' statement to the Wall Street Journal in 2018, in which she denied a relationship with Trump, asserting its honesty and validity. He said he still maintains the statement was honest, while also acknowledging he believes there was a sexual encounter between Trump and Daniels. A relationship is an ongoing interaction, Davidson testified. Daniels, once she publicly told her story, has said she had sex with Trump one night. Trump has denied that the encounter ever happened. His testimony served to clarify the murkiness surrounding the controversial deal and the subsequent fallout. He explains Cohen's motivation to keep Daniels quiet, and he gives the context surrounding her denials. It was during this segment of his testimony that Davidson mentioned his statement to former CNN anchor Chris Cuomo, in which he called Michael Cohen the source of the money, despite knowing that Trump was or would be the ultimate source of the funds. Davidson says he was referring to the fact that at the time of the transaction, he knew Cohen had put up the money. As the morning wore on, a tense exchange unfolded between Trump's attorney and Davidson. The bone of contention? The Charlie Sheen settlement. The courtroom atmosphere was charged as the lawyers locked horns over this celebrity-related issue. Post the lunch break, the defense made an unusual request. They sought the judge's consent to pre-approve Trump's social media posts, This move was seen as an attempt to avoid further violations of the gag order that had already been allegedly breached 4 more times. It was also during this session that the publisher of the Hustler magazine made a surprising offer. He proposed to help Stormy Daniels monetarily, a gesture that added another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama. Davidson's testimony was instrumental in shaping the day's proceedings. His words, his declarations, and his revelations provided the jury with a foundation on which to base their understanding of the payments. With the afternoon session in full swing, the courtroom awaited the arrival of the next witness. The stage was set for Daus, the technology expert, to take the stand. Little did the courtroom know, the day was far from over. The trial, like a suspense novel, promised more twists and turns as it delved deeper into the heart of the controversy. The afternoon session saw technology expert Daus take the stand, ready to verify some records crucial to the trial. Daus, a seasoned professional in the field of digital forensics, was brought in to give his expert analysis on the digital evidence presented. This evidence was the backbone of the day's proceedings, carrying with it the weight of the prosecution's case. The prosecution introduced several key pieces of evidence during Daus's testimony. Among these were text messages, indicating that Michael Cohen, Trump's former lawyer, had more than 39,000 contacts on his phone. This staggering number served to underscore the sheer volume of Cohen's communications and the potential breadth of his influence. Also presented was a transcript of a tape of Trump and Cohen. This transcript, now a matter of public record, revealed a conversation between the two men discussing a payment to Karen McDougal. The payment, it was suggested, was part of an attempt to keep McDougal quiet about an alleged affair with Trump. In the courtroom, the air was tense as the words from the transcript echoed through the space, each syllable carrying the weight of potential implications. But the defense was not to be overshadowed. Trump's lawyer, ever prepared, took the opportunity to question the legitimacy of the devices that housed this evidence. In a bold move, the lawyer suggested that these devices could have been manipulated, casting a shadow of doubt over the authenticity of the evidence. It was a tense moment, one that highlighted the high stakes of the trial and the lengths to which each side was willing to go to make their case. As the clock struck 4:23 p.m., the gavel marked the end of another day in court, leaving the audience anticipating the next chapter in this trial. As we wrap up today's courtroom session, it's essential to note that tomorrow holds another significant moment in the trial, with Trump's attorney, Emil Bove, set to continue his cross-examination of Douglas Daus. For those eager to stay in the loop and ensure they don't miss a beat of the trial's unfolding drama, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for our channel. We're dedicated to keeping you informed every step of the way. And now, we turn to you, our viewers, for your invaluable input. Has today's compelling testimonies swayed your perspective on the trial's eventual outcome? We're genuinely interested in your thoughts, so feel free to share them with us in the comments section below. Your engagement enriches our discussions and fuels our commitment to delivering comprehensive coverage. Let your voice be heard.